Good morning, students of Standard 12th. Today we are going to study topic sanctuaries from chapter 15, Biodiversity and Conservation. Sanctuaries. It is a specific area where the animals are allowed to live and are protected from poaching. So students, sanctuaries are actually the particular areas where the animals are conserved so that they can survive and are also protected from poaching. Students, poaching here represents hunting. Students, if you concentrate on this picture, then you can notice that the bird is being protected in the sanctuaries so that it is able to survive without being hunted or without being poached. Students, here you can notice that some peoples are also there who are enjoying the natural habitat of different types of animals which are being protected in the sanctuaries. It is a specific protected area where the animal products are not utilized for commercial purpose. So students, sanctuary is the particular protected area where the animal products are not utilized for the commercial purposes. So students, if you can notice here, if you concentrate on this picture, then you will be able to understand that the fur of the animals is not being marketed in the sanctuary. So students, we can say sanctuary is the particular protected area where the animals are conserved, and this conservation is not for the use of the animal products in the commercial purposes, that is for selling the animal products like fur, tusk and horns in the market. The animal in sanctuaries are not used for experiments. Students, this is the most important point of the sanctuaries, and that is the animal in the sanctuaries are not used for experiments. Students, if you will concentrate here in this picture, then you can easily understand that there are rabbits and there are mice which are generally used for the experiments. So students, sanctuaries is not the protected area where the different types of animals are being conserved for the experiments. That is, no experiment is being conducted on any of the conserved animals present in the sanctuaries. The human activity is highly restricted in sanctuaries. So students, it is the another most important point of the sanctuaries, that is the human activity is restricted in sanctuaries. Students, human can only enter inside the sanctuaries for amusement and his other purposes and his other activities remains highly prohibited in the sanctuaries. That is, besides the amusement purposes, human cannot show any other activity there in the sanctuaries. The plants and trees also cannot be cut down for any commercial purposes. So students, not only the animals, even the plants and the trees which are being conserved in the sanctuaries also cannot be cut and felled for the commercial purposes, that is, for being sold in the market. So students, it is the most important point of the sanctuaries, that is, the plants and trees which remains conserved in the sanctuaries is not further being utilized to sell the plant and plant products in the market. So students, here you can notice in this picture that huge number of plants and further trees are being cut and felled. So students, this kind of activity is not at all allowed in the sanctuaries, because in the sanctuaries the plants and trees are being conserved and are not utilized for selling it in the market. Individuals are allowed to enter the sanctuaries for educational, recreational and research purposes. So students, this is the another significant feature of the sanctuaries, that is, the tourists or the individuals are allowed to enter the sanctuaries only for restricted human behavior, that is, only for the educational, recreational and research purposes. So students, for these three purposes, the individuals are only allowed to enter the premises of the sanctuaries. Students, here if you concentrate on this picture, then you can notice that huge number of peoples are present quite near to this conserved animal and are amusing themselves for being quite near to the tiger. Since tiger here is being conserved in the sanctuaries so that it can be protected from being poached. So students, these are the most important features of the sanctuaries. Students, now let's discuss a very important question. How sanctuaries are different from national park? The restriction in national park is heavy, whereas the restrictions in sanctuaries is not heavy. So students, we can say that the rules and regulations which are framed by the government of India in the national park is quite strict in comparison to the rules and regulations which is being implemented in the sanctuaries. So students, sanctuaries also is known for not using the plant and the animal products for the commercial purposes, and even in the sanctuaries the tourists are allowed with the restricted human activities. That is, the tourist can enter the sanctuaries for the educational, recreational and research purposes. Thank you, students.